Well, welcome into the Friday Night Blitz, back and better than ever. This show jam-packed with highlights, riding it up to the very last second. We're glad to have you along for the ride. I'm Cameron Derby.
And I'm Josh Shelton. The games this week were full of action and plenty of them coming down to the bitter end. This is the kind of nights that you dream of if you live for the Friday Night Lights. We go to Lake Oswego, where it was a delayed start because South Medford had some traffic delays. The Lakers, they pick up the turnover on that one. Number 17, Dylan Lane, reads the pass perfectly and gets the interception. Tough break for the Panthers. And that sets up Gabe Oliveira. He weaves his way through the defense through the sky cam. Panthers trailed the Lakers 41-14 in the fourth. Before we head over to Spiegelberg for a crazy North Medford game, Cam, you were in the presence of a legend tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, sure was. For all of our local football fanatics, this is a really cool thing. Coming up on your screen right now, this is Craig Hastings, and he's an assistant for Sherwood. He was Fred Spiegelberg's replacement as the head coach at Medford High when Spiegelberg retired back in the 80s. Hastings told me Spiegelberg Stadium always has been such a beautiful place to play. Well, then let's do it. North Medford and Sherwood, second quarter. North up a score. Ty Pugliano, that kid is insane. This long touchdown puts North up by 2 touchdowns. He finished with 140 yards in the game for Pug. North eventually goes up 28-7. Start of the fourth, Sherwood scores a touchdown, goes surprise onside. It bounces off of a North player, and Sherwood recovers. They go right down the field. Seth Glenn scores and gets Sherwood within 7. They get the ball back. Final seconds, threatening to score. The big boys get the sack. Sherwood ran one more play, but was penalized. North Medford gets a gritty win for Nathan Chin, his first win at Spiegelberg. This game was absolutely nuts. North Medford nearly dropped it, but they were very gritty at the end. Huge game for Ty Pugliano, 140 yards rushing. Incredible first win for Nathan Chin. North gets Liberty next week.
The other 6A school was out on the road. Grants Pass falls to McNary 41-0. The Cavemen are now 0-3 on the season. Grants Pass will play Shasta next week.
Just on the other side of the freeway from where I was, the Comets, they were back in action. That one turned into a pretty close one. You had a front row view.
Sure did. Dutchmeyer, beautiful place on Friday night. No score at halftime between Crater and Churchill. Chance Pence under pressure loses the ball, headed towards the sideline, and Crater recovers inside Lancer territory. Ensuing drive ends with a nice run from Caden Lassiter, weaving his way through the Churchill defense. He's in for the score. Take a load off. Just lay down. Crater up 9-0.
Students pack in the stands for an orange out. Lancer's score doesn't come until the fourth quarter. Beautiful throw and catch from Pence to Javon Smith. Foot down. Yeah, that's good for 6. And the point after shaves Crater's lead to 2. Wildcat has everyone fooled, cameraman included. Riley Van Camp, Comets touchdown.
Lancers on the goal line. They go with the bruiser, Austin Mills. He's in. Churchill goes for 2, but Crater denies it. Thriller in the fourth quarter. Comets win 15-13.
Eagle Point taking on Willamette. Neon students in the crowd. Aiden Quintero over the middle. Beautiful touchdown. Eagles flying high over there at Willamette High School. Isaiah Hill, take it right up the middle. Touchdown. Eagle Point getting down on the defense as well. Big sack lunch for the Eagles. We're still waiting for a score to come in on this one. We'll keep you updated on KDRV.com. Golden hour at Hidden Valley. The Mustangs taking on a pumped-up Banks team. Look at those boys getting nice and rowdy. Nothing more American than Friday night football. Early on, Jamar flipping. Hard-nosed football down the flipping sideline. Look at the blocking touchdown Banks at the pylon.
Mr. Goebel has heavy pockets. He's got dimes, folks. Touchdown Banks again on that one. And it's a rough night for the Mustangs and for Nate Vidlak. He's getting chased. He tries to throw. It's fumbled. Banks recovers, and they run away with this one. The touchdown, the victory, 35-0. Banks over Hidden Valley.
Zama taking on the undefeated Cascade Cougars over in Klamath Falls. Look at the atmosphere. Pre-game, Jacob Hage just going to take this one himself. Breaks a couple, and he's going to take this one all the way. nearly 60 yards, touchdown. Cougars strike first. The Vikings, though, answering the call, and of course, it's none other than Zeke Heaton. Muscles in for the score after a big run to set it up. Tie ball game, Klamath Falls.
Cougars back on top in the second. The Vikings looking to answer the call. Aiden Kent picks up the phone, says, sure, I'll do that. House call for the senior. But Cascade's 28 first half points proved too much to overcome. Vikings fall by just 3. The Henley Hornets taking on the Crook County Cowboys, also in the Basin tonight. Henley already up 19-2 at the start of the second half and looking to make some more damage. Shaw Stork fakes the handoff, takes it himself, goes out on the sideline to get things started. A couple plays later, though, Stork looking to make things happen again with his arm, but he's picked off. So all of a sudden, the Cowboys have some life.
Cameron Carr, clutch catch for the Cowboys to keep themselves in the game. Cowboys looking to make the Hornets pay. Stork learning his lesson from the previous drive, gonna keep this one to himself, and he'll go the distance. Touchdown Hornets. Henley goes on to cruise to a 3-0 start. Hornets win big, 38-14. Phoenix and Elmira over at Elmira. The Pirates, they came to play tonight. Absolutely. Screen pass, smooth like butter. Takes the punishment at the goal line. It's a touchdown. Elmira making several athletic plays, though. Look at the rollout, Russell Wilson-like to the end zone. And then they go back to the hard-nosed style football. Back to the running game, sweeps it to the outside. Phoenix plays a much stronger game than it has over the past couple years, but ultimately Elmira barely squeezes out the victory. North Valley and Cottage Grove. The Knights looking to get things going. Power, though, always win. Yes, sir, big man. He carries several Knights into the end zone. But North Valley going to go ahead and respond. Why wouldn't you respond? Wave to the crowd, Tyreek Hill style. North Valley starting to get back into business, and they'll just keep pouring it on. The Knights, that is, beautiful throw, touchdown. North Valley gets a huge win out on the road, takes down Cottage Grove 41-14. Reverse scores.
Wrapping up the lights with some 3A ball. First game of the year on Friday at Gary H. Wheeler. In the first quarter, it's St. Mary's ball. Go screen pass to TJ Flowers, gets good block, and that's good for 6 point. Flowers making the defense look like they were picking daisies.
Any relation to Trey Flowers?
The kickoff after the touchdown, friendly fire, and the ball comes out. Crusaders recover. So the student section is fired up about it. First play, give it to the Bowdozer. Bo Aldrich churning the wheels, bringing a couple of Billies with them. Touchdown, 13-0 St. Mary's. The Crusaders stave off a Pleasant Hill comeback. It's 20-14, the final. Still to come on the Friday night